Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Nalepa with all of your top stories on this Thursday, July 28th. The possibility for strong to severe storms today has actually initiated an early warning weather alert. So let's head right over to Scott. Scott, where and when can we expect these storms?
You know, these storms could pop up in any part of the state during the day, Nicole, and right on into this evening. And that's why the Storm Prediction Center has gone ahead and issued this slight risk category. The Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma, has placed Connecticut in the slight risk category for receiving some of these strong storms. You'll notice we're in the yellow, the mellow yellow, which is anything but mellow later on this afternoon through this evening, as we're expecting, again, the possibility of some strong storms. What can you expect? Well, you can expect some damaging winds, some isolated hail, localized flooding, you know, within these heavy downpours and these embedded thunderstorms. And there's also the threat for a pop-up tornado somewhere in southern New England. So if that occurs, of course, we'll be on the air constantly on Channel 3. So tune on over. All right, we are expecting a little bit of moderate to heavy rain this morning in parts of Manchester. It's moving through right on Oak Street. Boy, it is pouring out there on Forest Street and Park Street. This is in Manchester, Main Street, Cottage Street. You guys are taking it on the chin this morning with some of those purples. When you see purples, that's moderate to heavy rainfall. And we do need the rain, so that's some good news. No lightning, no thunder associated with this action. Durham right now on Maiden Lane. You're dealing with some of these scattered showers, and we'll take you up a little bit further to the north, just to the north of our radar beam, the only live Doppler radar in Connecticut, indicating a little bit of moderate to heavy rain coming down in Suffield, Enfield, Thompsonville. Good morning to you. Grab the umbrella as you're heading out the door this morning. These storms just materialized within the past 15 to 20 minutes. All right, not the best visibility out there. It's hazy and it's humid in New Haven. Good morning to you. Kind of overcast in Windsor Locks with a temperature of 69. And Torrington, good morning. You'll notice the pavement is a little bit wet from earlier showers that made their way through. Waterbury, the roads are drying off, but they're still a little bit damp. Temperature 70 degrees, that's above average. And the temperature across the board, Brainerd 73. Look at New Haven, 77. 77, it's 7:02 in the morning. So the temperatures, if we do get enough sunshine today, we could get to 90 degrees. Look at the dew points as well. They are on the rise. In Willimantic, you're at 61, you're at 63 right now, 64 at Bradley, 69 at Brainerd. And you've got dew points in the low to mid 70s along the shoreline, which is downright oppressive. So the dew point trend, well, it's going to be kind of muggy today. Tomorrow morning it drops and then it rises again during the day tomorrow with the potential for more storms tomorrow afternoon and evening, the result of a cold front that's going to be moving through. And then the upcoming weekend looks fantastic. Temperature differential from yesterday, we're up anywhere from 8 to 10 to 11 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. The winds are out of the southwest, and the satellite and radar confirms the showers I was just talking about. And there's the front draped up over the Great Lakes. That front is moving in our direction. That'll knock all this humidity out, and it'll still be warm over the upcoming weekend, but not as humid. Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today indicates pop-up storms. By noontime today, we could see some pop-up storms. And then later on this afternoon through this evening, look at this squall line that moves through right around 8 o'clock. So this means business. We'll certainly keep you posted on that. And then tomorrow morning, you wake up and it's fairly calm. And then tomorrow afternoon, the clouds are with us with more scattered showers and the possibility of some thunderstorms, especially late in the day, Friday through Friday evening, but it's all gone by Saturday morning. Temperatures today top out in the mid to upper 80s. It's going to be humid. The sun was up at 5:40, sets at 8:13. Tomorrow, more showers, some possible thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. And then the upcoming weekend, good. 85 and 88 degrees. Warm, low humidity, cool, comfortable nights for sleeping without AC, and nice sunny skies. All right, 7:04 is now the time. We're going to send it to Caitlin Francis, who's got to check out those roads this morning. You've had your work cut out for you, haven't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had a rough go this morning on the Connecticut interstates and major roadways because of those traffic alerts that we've been following for you. One in New Haven, right by the Pearl Harbor Memorial Bridge, and then the other in Wallingford that we're following. We have confirmed that this is, in fact, a fatal crash this morning, unfortunately. So this is Route 15 northbound. The area is closed, and I do anticipate will remain blocked off for the foreseeable future as crews investigate. This is right between exits 64 and 65, again, in Wallingford. And the North Haven Fire Department actually also responded to the scene. So here's here's a look at what they tweeted out just a short time ago. Again, they did confirm that that was a fatal incident. So in New Haven, 95 northbound between exits 48 and 50. We've also been following this traffic alert for you for the duration of the morning. This crash involved a wrong-way driver and a tractor trailer. That tractor trailer resulted in a fire there. So all of these vehicles still on scene here this morning. Crews are working to clear that incident. However, 2 lanes of traffic able to get by at this time, which is some good news. Just expect some brief delays rolling through the area. This is right by exit 50, just past the Pearl Harbor Memorial Bridge. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy Pinpoint Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, thanks, Kate, for that. Now to a tragic story that broke overnight in Fairfield County. 4 people, including 3 children and a woman, were found dead at a home in Danbury last night. And now police are still trying to put the pieces together this morning. Here is everything we know so far. Police responded to a well-being check at a house on Whaley Street around 6 last night and found 3 kids dead inside the home and an adult woman also dead in the backyard near the shed. Investigators are not releasing their identities at this time, but they believe that they were all related. And police also say that they're not searching for any suspects.
We believe this is an isolated incident and there's no danger to the public.
We're going to continue to stay on top of this story for you and provide any updates, which you will receive on the Channel 3 app. And breaking overnight in Hartford, 1 person is in the hospital after they were shot on Martin Street. Police arrived just after 2 a.m. And while investigating, they say a man in his 50s checked himself into the hospital for a gunshot wound. We're told that he's expected to be okay. Hartford Major Crimes is now handling the investigation this morning. Also new this morning, a traffic stop in Hamden resulted in the arrest of a wanted man and the recovery of stolen guns. Police say they stopped 28-year-old Cody Mallard back on Monday when he was driving on Dixwell Road. After searching his car, they not only found guns that were reported stolen in New Haven, but also a pound of marijuana. Mallard was taken to Meriden, where he had 2 outstanding warrants for his arrest. He'll be in court on August 22nd. And a state trooper is facing sexual assault allegations this morning. Eyewitness News has learned that Trooper Jose Campos has been suspended as state police investigate the claim. Police were called out to a home on Oldfield Road in Southbury at 1:30 yesterday morning. When they showed up, a person at the home claimed Campos sexually assaulted them. We know that investigators were at the home all day collecting evidence, but state police aren't saying anything more than that, other than the fact that they have revoked all of Campos's police powers for the time being. And a state police sergeant is also under investigation after a crash over the weekend. Sergeant Catherine Copel is accused of rear-ending a cruiser into another car on Route 7, right by Route 202 in Brookfield. Copel is now on administrative leave, administrative desk duty, that is, during the investigation, but has not been charged. A 20-year-old woman in the other car, we're told, was not hurt. Thanks so much for tuning into Eyewitness News on this busy morning. Remember, you can get any updates that you need, news, weather, traffic, anytime on the Channel 3 app. If you haven't downloaded it today, now is a good time to do so. Be safe with the early warning weather alert with those strong to potential severe storms we're expecting later. Be healthy, stay positive. We'll see you back here tomorrow.